Hi, my name is Caleb, and for the next couple of weeks, months, and perhaps years, I'd like you to come with me and experience what I would like to call the journey of the Weeb Spy. I was inspired to make this series after watching YouTubers such as Mr. Paladin and Swipez dominate the battlefield as spy and just pull off these amazing kill streaks with nothing more than a simple backstab or a few shots with a revolver. The way that the series will work is that for the first few days I will upload regularly of gameplay and commentary of what my thought process is of trying to transform myself from a casual TF2 player who switches in between classes and does about average on the battlefield to a full try-hard dedicated spy main, and not just any spy main, but the Weeb Spy. And after that, about twice a week, I will upload regularly on progress of my journey to become one of the greatest, or at least above average when it comes to spy mains, which, if we're being honest, isn't saying that much. My loadout as a Weeb Spy will be simple, effective, but most importantly, confusing to someone like me who uses stock weapons. I will be using L'Étranger, which is a name I probably butchered, which for some reason I see a lot of Weeb Spies using. I'm not exactly sure why, probably because it goes so well with the Dead Ringer, which is another item I see a lot of people using. Most likely because it tends to piss other people off, which Weeb Spies like to do, according to my research. The kunai is another weapon I will be using, which for me is something I will have to get used to, as you will see soon enough. Along with the basic sapper, because no one uses the recorder, but I will be using my ASAP because I love Portal. Last but not least, the cosmetics. I will be using a Hong Kong cone, the No Mercy, the Rogue's Robe, and most importantly, Professor Quackers, the duck who has stuck around with me for as long as I can remember, or about a week ago since I rebought him. As the series progresses, I hope to upgrade my weapons and hats, as one might say, getting more strange and kill streak weapons, hopefully with maybe donations and maybe ad revenue I make off of this, if I do make any. Most, if not all of that, will be going towards cosmetics and weapons for this series. With that being said, let's get into some gameplay. I want to start here with a clip I feel like best represents the Weeb Spy mentality. You can see the sniper has a razorback, so I use my revolver to try to take him out, but he quickly gets a body shot on me, but I'm able to best him for some reason, so I tone at him. Something you can also see is I am really low health at this point because of the kunai. If I had a normal knife, I feel like this wouldn't be as much of a problem, but because of the kunai, I almost died because of the simple duel between sniper and spy. Soon after, something curious happens though. After getting that rather nice backstab on that scout, if I say so myself, you'll see I encounter that sniper again. However, this time, he gets me. And if you look closely, you can see he taunted right back at me, something I'm not really used to, mainly because I'm not the one who starts the taunt war. However, because I started by laughing at him after I killed him, I notice people are more likely to taunt right back at your face. Next, we have something that I find a bit more embarrassing. As you can see, I bump into another spy, and he starts attacking me. I'm left with 1 health because, again, of the kunai. So I run away, and I die. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is what I was trying to do. I was trying to round that corner and go into box trap mode and hope he would either play along and walk away or actually not see me. Which, yes, I know that is absolutely crazy, but I find that when I'm playing Spy, my mind just kind of goes into this different mode where I'm not really thinking logically. All I'm thinking about is trying to get a kill and, I guess, survive. Which, now thanks to the kunai and not being able to resort to stock, Invisawatch, and knife as usual, I'm finding a bit more difficult. I also want to talk about how my mindset has changed now that I'm switching over to the kunai, l'étranger, or however you say it, and Dead Ringer. Normally when I used to play Spy, I used to be a lot more patient, stalk my enemy, wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. But now, because of the low health, and a more positive, faster movement speed because of the Dead Ringer, I find myself to always try to be on the move. I always look for the flank, look for ways enemies won't spot me without me having to go invisible, and try to at least find at least one player to hone in on and backstab, which doesn't always go well. Whether or not it's too late for me to pull out a Dead Ringer, if my health's too low, if I don't have the right weapon out at the right time, it always feels like something goes wrong. But those moments where you do get the backstab, those moments where you can get a few in a row, where you're low on health, you get that quick trick stab, those moments are what make this Weeb Spy loadout worth it. But for today, that will be all. Tomorrow I will upload again with more progress of how I'm doing, maybe talk about some of the anime I'm watching to help prepare myself mentally for this Weeb Spy loadout adventure, or journey as I'm calling this series. But for now, remember, this is all just for fun, games, shits, and giggles. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you all soon. Maybe even right behind you.